elementary school, middle school, people thought that it would be funny to call me smelly. And, you know, it is. It's kind of funny. And sometimes it might even be true after I've gone and played some soccer or something or had gym class. But it made me feel pretty bad that people would make fun of me like that and gang up on me, and just to feel cool about themselves, or just so that they could not look so silly themselves, they would choose me to be their target. And that might have happened to some of you before, and we want to be here to help you say, that's not okay. We want you to stand up for those people that are getting made fun of or picked on. And everybody's dealing with something, and they've got something going on. They feel a little different. They feel like that they don't fit in quite the same as everybody else. And my friend Ethan here has a song about that. So listen to the lyrics and see if you can find out how you might be able to help others that aren't exactly like you.
I'm a little boy with glasses, the one they call a geek. A little girl who never smiles, cause I got braces on my teeth. And I know how it feels to cry myself to sleep. I'm that kid on every playground that's always chosen last. But I'm the one who's slower than others in my class. You don't have to be my best friend, but is it too much to ask? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. Truth be told, we all the same. We all have a song to sing. Don't laugh at me. I'm that beggar on the corner. You pass me on the street. I wouldn't be out here begging if I had enough to eat. And don't think I don't notice that our eyes never meet. And I was born a little different. I do my dreaming from this chair. I pretend it doesn't bother me when people stop and stare. There's a simple way to show me that you really care. Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. Truth be told, we're all the same. We all have a song to sing. Don't laugh at me. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm short, I'm tall, I'm deaf, I'm blind. Hey, aren't we all? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. Truth be told, we're all the same. We all have a song to sing. Don't laugh at me.
So, give Ethan a hand. That's great. So the next time that you see somebody, if you think maybe that something happened funny, there was an accident, and you think about laughing, maybe think, hey, maybe don't laugh at me or don't laugh at them. What would I want someone to do when I was in that situation? And try to be that kind of a friend to the other people. All right? So I've invited some friends to come help me out this afternoon, I guess. Right? And so Maddie, Emma, and Joe are all going to come up here. They've got a couple of things to share with you guys about their own stories. So before that they speak, Joe's our first guy going. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself and read this, okay?
Hello, everyone. Hello, my name is Joey, and I'm a sophomore at Mars High School. Some things about me is that I love baseball. In fact, a couple years ago, I was on a great baseball team for school. This team was expected to be one of the best teams that year, and I couldn't wait for that to happen. There was one problem though. There was a kid on the team that would bully everyone and talk behind everyone's backs. He would kill the mood of the team in a second, and it was really bad for the team since we were trying to win. For example, he would say things like, how terrible you are, or you're not good enough, you won't make this play, you can't hit, you can't field. He would say all of this, and more than 50% of the time, it would become true. They would strike out, or they would miss a ball, or even make a bad go. Just because he said that, he would screw up everyone. This wasn't good at all for us because we lost the first two games of the season against the two worst teams in the league. So to solve this problem, we decided, the team came up with that good idea to sat down with him and talk about what he was saying and how he was mean. So one night after practice, we sat in the dugout and talked to him. We confronted him about all the things he was saying to us. After this meeting, he realized what he was actually doing and apologized to the team. After that meeting, the team really started to bond and we started winning a lot of games together. The season ended with a 15-2 record, the best in the league. Everyone was so happy, but it would never have happened if we didn't confront the bully and stand up for ourselves. So I hope after hearing the story, everyone here will know how to handle this bully. Just confront them and stand up for yourselves. Half the time, the bully doesn't even know he's hurting you, what he is saying, which makes it important to confront him or her about it. Just remember to always stand up for yourselves and others.
Thanks, Joey. That was great. So you can learn a lot from each of these people. They've got their own stories, and we know that you have your own stories too. And we'd love to hear them. Your teachers would love to hear them. And maybe you should talk with your story with a friend and say, hey, how can we make this situation better? All right, so use Joey's example and make sure that you tell your story to somebody else so that they can work through it. Emma, would you share your story with us?
Hi everyone, how are you guys today? My name's Emma Yendel and I'm a senior at Mars High School. A little bit about myself, I play fast pitch softball and then I also play hockey for a rec league. I like hanging outside with my friends. Maddie here is one of my closest friends. So a little bit, how many of you have seen or been bullied in the past year or two? So as you guys can see by a show of hands, none of you are alone and neither am I. As I said, I'm a senior in high school, so I've gone through almost 12 years of schooling. So I've seen and heard a lot of bullying. My friends have been picked on multiple times. Some of them have been called names. Rather than stand around and let that happen, I went to an adult, and the adult stopped it right away. And I see that as being an awesome friend. I don't see that as being a tattletale. So I say we all need a friend to count on and to help you out with anything. Am I right? Yeah. So as I said, I have been bullied as well. In 5th grade, a boy in my class made fun of me for my teeth. He said I have really big teeth. And that kind of made me feel really bad about myself for a while. But I eventually stood up for myself and told him that his comments hurt me and they affected me, and he stopped immediately. We're actually really close friends now. And 6 years later, being a senior in high school, I was actually voted for having the nicest smile in my senior class. So obviously those comments back then did not mean anything, they were correct, and just because people say things about you obviously doesn't make them true. I think it's really important to stand up for yourself if someone is being mean to you. It's also important to stand up for others when you see others being bullied, because the way you feel and how others feel matter. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself. Be confident in who you are and never let someone make you feel bad about yourself.
Thanks, Emma. So as you can see on the screens up here, think before you speak, act, text, and post, because it has an impact on the people that you interact with. And so make sure that you're doing that. Think before you speak, act, text, and post. Maddie, why don't you share your story with us?
Okay. My name is Maddie Piper. I'm a senior at Mars High School as well. A little bit about myself is I'm on the varsity swim team and I participate in the musicals and the plays at my school.